I served Navy 20 plus years. So I say that to like, so when I get out, like it got really frustrating. I just kind of like stopped trying, like, okay, well, and I think it was like I said, I was at 35%, something like that. And then, just reaching out to different, just hearing like some of my older friends who were in and they kind of knew, some of the routes, the proper way to file claims and whatnot. Just getting bits and pieces of information from different people. What worked for them may not work for you, and so forth. And still, you kind of get back on that treadmill again, and just really not getting too much done. I have a great neighbor, my good friends Maggie and Dave. Their son, he actually joined the Navy. He's a reservist, and me and him, we talk a lot about, I give him a lot of advice on Navy stuff, and he was telling me about his disability that he was claiming, and a lot of his friends were the same deal I was going through, but he said a lot of guys that he knows they use Trajector, and he recommended me. He said, "Hey man, these guys are real good," and that's who I introduced me to you guys. The first call I got, and I really like the attention to detail I got. I mean, I talk, you get the person I talked to. I mean, it wasn't that many, but every time you talk to a person, it's like they are laser focused in on you, your issues. I mean, these guys are super professional and super detail oriented, and that's what I really like. You know what? I was very surprised at the speed it took, because normally this process, we're so used to waiting. Like, okay, I moved from A to B. That's going to be like 4 or 5 months before I hear back. Man, but you guys, I mean, you guys would reply back so fast. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, it's these. I was thinking I was getting spam calls. I said, it can't be them already. I mean, that's how fast the turnaround was. I mean, you guys really, really, and that's how we felt. I felt like, even though I know this can't be the case, because you got so many, you got, people who really need things big time all over. But you guys, I felt as though like I was the main focus, what I'm saying, at Trajectory. That's how I was treated the whole time. Like I've never other when you going through the process yourself, you may feel like, oh, hey, just put him in the pile over there. But I didn't get that feeling. I felt more of a hey, hey, this is our guy. We got to do everything for him. It felt like every resource was put behind me. Oh, you guys helped me. I was when I started with you guys, I was at 70%, and I was stuck there, just for the longest. I didn't think there was other any higher I could climb, but and then after you guys, I went from 70 to 100%, and that changed my life, because there's Jen, it's sometimes I could barely walk with some of my issues. I press on. Now that I'm at the 100%, now I get like parking perks. I get saying, of course, the financial benefit is helping a whole lot more. I can hire people, instead of doing all this work myself. Just man, my whole life has changed. I mean, it's money well spent. I'm glad that was the fee. I'm glad, and I'm just everybody's happy. So people who claim on that fee, I mean, I don't get it, because like I say, you can set up a payment plan. They're very flexible with the payment plan. You basically set up yourself, within reason. But I had no issues with that. Everything was on the payment tip was great. I thought, and like I said, and to me, it's worth it though. From what I received from Trajector, it's well worth it. Well, actually, I got two of my buddies that I recommended, and they're currently. I know my buddy Earl Hill. He's one. He's actually using you guys, and another buddy of mine, Christopher Peavy. He's another one of my buddies that I recommended to you guys. But like I tell all my friends, I just tell them, hey man, listen, because you know how if you go online, you may see some bad reviews or whatever. I'm speaking from my personal experience. My personal experience was very very positive and successful. They saying they're not gonna BS. You're not gonna lie to you. They're gonna do everything they can do, and pretty much, I mean, they work so hard. You can guarantee that they're gonna get what they're trying to get. So that's and that's my selling point to my two buddies I recommend. I told them, I said, hey man, these guys are legit. And my friends know I wouldn't scare them wrong. If it's something that's good, I'm gonna tell them. If it's bad, I'm gonna let them know too.